friends. Welcome to November's Dayna's Do's and Don'ts for today's Dentrix teams, part of our monthly newsletter. And so my do's and don'ts for this month is do use your clinical note for documenting what happened today and what's next. Okay, those are two of the most important pieces of information that you can use as a communication tool between the front and the back. Now, I know that your clinical note is all about the clinical documentation, what kind of materials you used, what anesthetic did you use, what happened during the clinical appointment for today. What I'm asking you to do is add two more pieces of information to your clinical note. Number one, what happened today? So this is important because what you want to do is document what procedures did you do today. So if it's a hygiene visit, did you do an exam? Did you do a prophy? Did you do a perio maintenance? Did you take x-rays? Did you do fluoride, perio charting? All those things, if you list those in the clinical note, is really important for when the patient is then being checked out or dismissed. And then the front office, the admin team takes over and they want to know, okay, what did we really do today? What am I collecting for? Is there anything we added today? Did we sell them a Sonicare toothbrush or did we sell them fluoride toothpaste that I need to collect on for today? So that what happened today is really important because you want to make sure that you match up what procedures did you do today so that matches up to your day sheet when you're balancing out your day. So what did you bill out for today should and must match your clinical documentation. So that's really important. The second piece to that is what's next, okay? What does the patient need next time? So if it's a hygiene visit, do they need an exam? Do they need a pro or a perio maintenance? Do they need an FMX or a pano? And the what's next is also a really great communication tool between the front and the back, because usually if the admin team is going to have to take over for scheduling, maybe it's the first item on the treatment plan. Maybe it's a crown seed. Maybe it's a referral to an oral surgeon. So what's next is a really great communication tool between the front and the back. So the admin team knows what's happening next time for the patient. So for example, if it is a hygiene visit and the hygienist has already set complete and posted set complete and scheduled the patient for their next visit, but the patient needs an FMX, now the admin team has 4 to 6 months to maybe check on the insurance benefits. Is that FMX going to be covered or not covered? Does the patient have an out-of-pocket expense for the FMX? So it really helps the admin team better prepare for the next visit. It also really helps in case the patient maybe drops out of the schedule, or maybe the patient doesn't schedule at all. That line in the clinical note is kind of your central go-to spot for what does the patient need next time. So the admin team has a place to look and see, what am I scheduling for that patient? They don't have to guess. Okay. So that's the do. The don't write personal opinions, financial information, or anything non-clinical in the clinical note. Okay. I see a lot of dental practices, a lot of dental clinical team members, they're writing personal stuff in the clinical note, like hobbies and vacations, and putting the financial information in the clinical note. There's no place for that information in the clinical note. So that is my don't for this month, is keep the clinical note to factual. A SOAP format is always a really good SOAP format for any limited exams or any type of evaluations or consults or anything like that. And then you probably have some kind of a clinical template for a hygiene or restorative visit. But just remember, don't put personal opinions, financial information, or anything non-clinical in your clinical notes. So I hope this Dayna's do's and don'ts has been very helpful for you. Please make sure, if you have not registered and you're not getting my monthly newsletter, just click on the link in the show notes. You can register to receive my monthly Dayna's do's and don'ts for today's dental teams newsletter every single month. We have lots of articles, blog posts, and of course, these videos that show up in the newsletter every month. So it's free. I never sell or share or disclose your personal information, so don't worry about that. All you have to do is give me your name and email. Oh, and I might ask you your practice name. So just make sure you sign up for that. And today has been fun. I hope you found this video helpful for you. If you have want to share it, rate it, review it, comment, I'll always comment back. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I look forward to watching your journey of becoming a Dentrix super user. Until next time.